Frankie Artis. He's going to stand over the kickoff. Bath City in their home strip, black and white stripes, black shorts and white socks, and Hempstead decked out all in red as Artis does get us underway. Ball across to Jack Batten for an early touch and play a long ball forward, but it's too much on that. It'll run away for a throw-in. Throw-in does come back into play. It's flicked on by Snellis. Bath City regain it. Artis spreads out to Straker. Slightly heavy touch, but he still has it. They're going to go for a long-range strike. The Bath City captain. It's wide of the upright, but an early effort inside the opening 60 seconds. The corner which Parks has gone out to take. Lots of players crowd around Ryan Clark. It's in towards the far post, but Clark claims it well under pressure and takes any strain off his back line, and that's what you're going to need in these conditions, and the keeper coming out, commanding the area and catching the long balls or set pieces into it.
Yeah, we know Ryan Clark can do that. He's done that so many times away from home, just dominated his area.
Brunt with a flick on the long ball. Hines looking to get in behind here, up towards the edge of the area. Checks back, he's got two alongside him, then goes down left, then pulls it across to Brunt. It's a fantastic chance for Brunt. He almost looked like he tried to control it. The offside flag, I think, actually has gone up, which maybe spears his blushes somewhat because he tried to control it, just prodded it wide of the post, and he was in quite a lot of space, Ryan Brunt.
Yeah, I think his body shape was wrong with the angle he was coming at.
Reigns with the long throw. It's flicked on by Cundy towards the far post, completely miscued by Copperma. Walker has to punch it clear. Drops as far as Morton with the first time strike. It's turned over the crossbar by the Hemel Hempstead town goalkeeper. It was a nice strike by James Morton, but just a little bit too central.
Well, James Morton scored his first goal for Bath City against Slough, and that was a cracker. And that was a lovely shot from 20 yards.
Corner will now come in from the far side, right on top of the goal, and Walker's forced to palm it over the crossbar. He's got a free kick as he's fouled by Frankie Artis, but that just shows what the wind could do this afternoon. It was almost dipping back under his own crossbar. Now can come through lob joint midway inside the Bath City half. To flick it inside, but Cundy's there to meet it. And then Morton lays it forward to Hines on the halfway line, flicks it out to Straker on the left. Ball now over the top for Brunt to chase after. Laurie Walker comes out to the edge of his area and appeals that he handled that outside the area. That was very, very close. He had to drop it as he looked to spill it over the edge. He was a bit fortunate there, the Hemel keeper, but Bath City can come again now through Straker on the left-hand side. Crosses in early. It's nodded away by Darren Ward.
I think Walker just about got there right. He realised he was going to come out the area and just dropped it.
Now Hemel coming in through Parks out to lob joint on the edge of the area. Looks to take it past Artis, deflects off him and Romansky. Straker is actually in quite a central position. He's got Hines out to the left. Looks to play it out to him. Behind the unknown Bristol City striker, but does pick up possession.
Yeah, that ball allowed the defence to get back and take their shape.
Once again, sides exchange possession, and now it's with Parks driving forward up over the halfway line. Lays it out to lob joint in a bit of space on the left. The edge of the area goes for goal, but it's a complete waste from the Hemel Hempstead striker as he blazes it miles over Ryan Clark's bar. Brunt chests down another long ball forward. Now to Artis, flicks out to Straker on the Bath City left, forward to Hines. He's quickly closed down, but gets it back to Straker, then dinks the ball forward to Rigg, who's in an advanced position on the edge of the box. Back to Straker. Now it's out to Artis on the left-hand side. Goes it short for Rigg, 25 yards out. Looks to take on Copperman, looks to skip inside. Still going, gets the Rigg, pulls it back to Hines on the edge of the area. Hines goes for goal, and it's turned around the post at his near post by Laurie Walker, but it was good build-up play down the left-hand side from the Romans. Mon Louis picks the ball up in the centre, tries to lay it off to Connie. Rigg goes in, is then caught by the left-back, and the referee thought about playing advantage, instead pulls it back for a free kick, and it's a fairly nasty collision, but to be fair to Connie, I think how quickly Rigg got there just maybe slightly caught him unawares. Artis does well to help his teammate out, then plays it down the left for Hines. He's in a little bit of space here. He's got Brunt and Reigns in the middle. Looks to play it in low. It's stabbed away by Tom Hamlin, only as far as Straker in towards the far post. And Reigns went down, but it was good defending by Connie to block him off. A dangerous whip ball by Straker, but nobody could quite get on the end of it. Darren Ward back across to Connie, just inside his own half. Looks to bend the ball down the line for lob joint to chase after, but there's a fourth offside flag of the afternoon against the hosts.
Yeah, and my worry is Sean Rigg has gone down now for that knock he had earlier. You could see that one or two of his touches weren't as sharp as they normally are, and it looks like he's going to be coming off. That's a real blow for Bath City. So it's going to be Ross Stern coming on now with 32 minutes gone.
Mouse forced to be alert and huck it away from Hines. Ross Stern, the man who did come on for Sean Riggs. So it's Stern, Hines and Brunt as a rather attacking looking front three for Bath City now. As meanwhile it's with Arts on the left hand side, plays it forward for Straker, has a bit of space, the captain. Skips back onto his right foot, then crosses in low, it finds its way to Brunt who shoots, and it's into the back of the net from Ross Stern, in fact, who's wheeling away in celebration. I think Brunt's strike took a deflection off the substitute, and about 60 seconds after coming on, it's an immediate impact from Ross Stern.
Well, it was Brunt who shot. We know Ross will claim anything, even if it just touches a hair on his leg. And I think we'd say it's Ross Stern scored the goal. Yeah, Ross Stern.
It's a fairly significant deflection, you could see as Brunt shot. Laurie Walker dived to his right.
And it went the other way, didn't it?
Hit the Bath City man, deflected into the other corner. Ross Stern won't care, Ryan Brunt probably won't care, even though he'd have liked a goal, because Bath City 1-0 up here at Vauxhall Road. Jordan Parks will deliver the corner, swings it in towards the penalty spot. It's flicked to the far post by Cundits and hooked back in by Ward. Clark doesn't really get there, gets something on it, and then Romancy will hammer the ball long upfield away, and Hines will chase after it and put Conley under pressure. And as Laurie Walker slips, Hines might get the first, he can't quite. Walker just about gets back to his feet in time. It looks like they could be trying something slightly inventive here. Bath City as Lobjoit comes back on, so thankfully it's like nothing serious. Morton is Stern touches to the side to Hind, who shoots his Walker, parries it, and Brunt on the follow-up has blazed it over the bar. It's a gilt-edged opportunity for Ryan Brunt. Reacted well, came in, and just couldn't keep his strike down.
You probably heard my sort of, oh my goodness, because that was a well-worked free kick, not what I expected.
Batten will then send it back over top. Brunt chases after it, but it's headed away by Ward. Now in with Schultz and Artis battling away with him. Straker then goes for first-time strike, but it's a bit of a miscue from the Bath City captain and goes way wide of the upright. Next to go forward down the left, faced up by Parks. Nails it out to Hines, who's positioned in the left wing position. He then skips inside Hines. Really short to Morton, another of the Bristol City loanies, and then onto Batten, who thinks about going for goal here, but once again is way too much on that, and it's over the crossbar and over the stand from Jack Batten. Straker whips across in, it's Stern who's caught underneath it, he's appealing, but I think it was just good defending, and Conley is forced to hack it out of play for a throw-in. It'll be another long throw, which Joe Rains will unfurl into the air. I'm surprised it's only 1 minute with that knock to Lobjoit, the goal, a few other stoppages and things.
Yeah, one booking,
Stern, well, it's another booking because Ross Stern's just been booked for descent into Hines. He's held up though, 30 yards out. Coppermer clears upfield, that is the half-time whistle. So here at the interval at Vauxhall Road, it's Hemel Hempstead Town 0, Bath City 1.
And away we go. Plays it back to Coppermouth. Headed away from Rains. Parkson's header. So to Cotter. And making a good early press, but City win it back through Batten. A little space now for Straker on the left-hand side, charging past halfway. He's got Hines to the other side of him. Next to use him, now cuts in field, but he's thwarted from Sholton. Straker takes the throw-in quickly to Stern, almost in the corner flag. And he's won the throw-in, and will win the ball back. It's inside to Connolly, charging forward now, long-standing Hemel man. To the outside. Parks getting involved, and they're still trying forward, and it's Lobjoit with a shot in the end from around 18 yards, and it's gone way high and wide. It's sat up a little bit awkwardly for him, he's slashed at it a little bit, and again Clark not tested. Brunt tries to win the follow-up header. It's now picked up from Parks, the furthest attacking player. He's gone for an interesting attempt at a lob, and it nearly dropped in. Clark had an eye on it, but saw it was dipping erringly under his crossbar, and Parks, who's known for a spectacular goal, he got another one there. He's going to take the corner. Clark elects to punch, not too far. Louis helps it back on, and this time Clark does take it really well. Artis, Batten on the right side. Good movers from City. Rain is fouled in the background. The referee or the assistant didn't spot it. Cunley, so a long ball forward for Brunt to chase. Put the defence under pressure. He's done well, Brunt, to get there first. Bit of panic. Nice striker, and you can miss hits a volley. Closed down so quickly, but he's got the ball back. Nice with Strake on the left-hand side. Appeals for a foul. It's now on to Hines. Going to try and get in behind now. It's good covering though from the Hemel defence. It's Hamlin who got the final touch in there, the former Gloucester man. It goes behind the corner. Stone's delivery, and well taken from Walker. Really awkward, and he's having a real coming together with Brunt. He tried to obstruct him clearing it, and a couple of players are wading in, and it's all really unnecessary. And I think Brunt was a bit silly to try and prevent him clearing it. I wouldn't be too surprised if he picked up a caution. A couple of yellow cards recently, Ryan Brunt. He enters the referee's notebook on 61 minutes. Considering he hasn't played as much, obviously he got booked straight after scoring against Torquay. Into the fold now is Arthur Reid, who is on a month's youth loan from Luton. And, he's coming on for Jack Snellis, another youngster who was installed into the starting lineup, so that's in 67 minutes. Fewer ex-Luton players at Hemel now as Brunt battling away. Final touch might be of Cotter, that's going to stay in. Rains gets the better of his man, now into the penalty area. Rains towards the byline, it's about to Stern, and it's gone into the back of the net. Ross Stern, what an impact as a substitute. He's got the final touch. He had enough in it to beat Laurie Walker at his near post, and on 68 minutes, it's Hempstead 0, Bar City 2.
And you have to give great credit to Joe Rains on the right-hand side, the way he managed to win the ball and then put in a really quality cross to the near post that Ross Stern saw coming and put the ball firmly past Walker down to his left-hand side, and yeah, a really good goal. And this is the sort of performance the City need. It hasn't been the greatest game, but they played well. They've been grinding out a performance, and you know, there's still a quarter of the game to go, but that makes it a little bit more comfortable for them. And so well done to Ross Stern.
Well, that's what, you know, City have missed so many chances recently, and a little bit of luck underneath. They haven't had too many clear openings, I'd say, this afternoon. The Hemel side have defended pretty well. This Artist helps it over the top, looking for Stern on another hat-trick. Clearance, spectacular from Powell. Now Artist, striker in space on the left-hand side, chips it over the top. Hines is onside, but it appeals for high foot. I don't think it was. I think the defender dipped his head rather than anything else. As Reid tries to take it away. Now striker on the left-hand side, whips in a delivery. It looks a bit too high. Oh, Walker's missed it. He's gone down. It's a one-tied. He stood, scores! He's got a hat-trick. He's got Bar City's 600 goal in National League South. He's got a second hat-trick of the season. A real calamity from the goalkeeper. And this game is surely all over. 70 minutes. Hemel Hempstead 0, Bar City 3.
Well, it's a game when City were gifted a goal then. A good cross from after Ryan Brunt regaining possession. A good high cross from Anthony Straker on the left-hand side, and you thought, well, that's the goalkeepers. Now, whether the wind played a part or anything, but he managed to spill the ball high above his head, and it came down, and Ross Stern was over him like a rash and managed to poke the park ball from really an acute angle into the net. I mean, I don't think Ross Stern would have thought on half an hour of this game gone, sitting on the bench, that come 70 minutes of the game gone, he would be on a hat-trick. The second hat-trick he scored, both away from home this season. So Poacher's goals, one off his backside.
Oh, and Park has gone for an audacious effort, and it's just right, gone over the bar. He was only just right in the opposition half. What a shot that was from Jordan Barks. He was known for the spectacular, but even for him, that was almost Tyler Harvey proportions, and fair play for going for it. There's Batten just approaching halfway. Sends the ball over. That's a great ball to Freddie Hines on the edge of the penalty. Hines looked like he was going to shoot first time. He's got his way to the byline, sends it across, punched away from Walker. I think he might have swerved a little bit in front of him. Reid is back defending for the hosts. Poom out. Inside his box, takes a bit of a chance. Good footwork from the athletic fullback. Louis sends a good ball towards the back post. Mendy tried to stretch out and it's gone behind for a goal kick, and a really good ball actually in behind from Mon Louis. Well played to Ryan Brunt for a rare start. His first start of 2019. He can be pleased with his afternoon's work. Yeah,
there's at least 50, if not more, Bar City fans to my left applauding, and it'd be good to see Andy Watkins have a little run as well. And Ryan Brunt's done 80 minutes and is walking off looking bouncy and fit, which is good, and he's caused a real nuisance for the home defence.
Connolly
I think we need to mention Frankie Artis as well back in the side. He has been immense. He works so hard, he breaks things up, he just reads the game so well. And
Reed skips away from Romansky, and it's with Connolly now on the left-hand side. Watch Rain sends the ball into the middle. Mendy's trying to get underneath it. It's now a shot, and good save from Ryan Clark. It was Cotton, and he caught him out. That is near post. I think probably the most difficult test he's had all afternoon. Ryan Clark, he was equal to it. Corner to the Tudors.
Ryan Clark, a very, very good save.
Corner comes in, and it was Monlouis who was left unmarked. He didn't get full connection on it, and had he done so, City would have been in trouble. He hasn't scored in over a year, so perhaps you can see why.
He's going to book him now. He's going to, yeah, he's booked him. You just could see that coming. 7
yellows this season for a goalkeeper, which is quite a record. Although if he keeps his clean sheet today, which looks likely, it equals Luke Southwood's record last season. It's the first time he's ever played in. He's marked it with a card which is the same colour as his outfit.
Well, he needs to make sure he doesn't do anything now in the last few minutes. He just gets on with it, because there's still 5 minutes plus stoppage time to go.
Romansky helps it over the top. Hines has chased back. It's bounced in between him and Straker, and Kapuma heads it down the line. Romansky's going to try and hold off Reed. Morton's free kick comes to nothing. It's now Connolly just inside his own half. Sent a long searching ball over the top, looking for Parks. He brings it down. Oh, what a save from Clark. Parks did well to direct it goalwards. In fact, it's still in play. And
nice, fantastic save.
What technique that was from Hemel's often best player. I'd say he probably has been again this afternoon. Really sort of pulls him through the mire. City with a free kick at the other end. It held in the air. It looked like it was away from him. Mark Hughes, I always thought, used to have technique sort of like that on the volley, and it would have been a fine goal. It would have been consolation, but great save from Ryan Clark.
Andy Watkins has taken a knock. He's gone down.
Yeah, that's a worrying sign. And there's only just over a minute to go. He hasn't been on very long, Andy Watkins. He only came on in the 80th minute. He's going to have less than 10 minutes.
It looks like...
yeah, they're going to take him straight off. And you would have thought it'd be down ball.
It is down ball.
I think they'll just put him as a like-to-like switch, even though it's not his position, of course, down ball. Just come back from Tiverton on loan. City won another free kick. Hines is fouled. Kapuma. Dan Boyce is going to be his first outing since August. And I think even though he's going to be on for about a minute, I'm sure the City fans will give him a rising line of applause, because he is our longest serving player. 2012. And it's Andy Watkins who will be making way, which is a blemish. Him and Sean Rigg going off injured. Any sort of negativity from this afternoon on what has otherwise been a fine day here in Hertfordshire.
Well, let's just hope that it's whatever it is that Andy Watkins has got, because otherwise the bench starts looking a bit desolate, really, because you've got Adam Mann out at the moment.
Free kick which Morton takes is headed away from Parks at the near post. The board's about to go up to indicate the stoppage time. Cundy helps it on. I think it's going to be 3 minutes. It is. Parks to take. It's sent towards that 6-yard box. What delivery, and in the end it's headed over. I think it was Swain who got the final touch. Yeah. Whipped in delivery in a real collision of players. Everybody seems okay to go.
Fair play to the referee. He's sprinted in there just to check everybody was all right.
Artis wins a header in midfield. Bob singing his praises a few moments ago. Another interception there from the Bristolian. It's a ball forward for Stern to chase. Might keep this in play before Swain helps it back, and it's going to be a goal. It should have been a goal. It was down ball on the far post. He hasn't scored an away goal for 5 years, and he was only a yard out, and perhaps he should have scored.
I think, well, yeah, the ball came to him, and probably he just needed to jump a bit higher, and yeah.
I think he was so
close. He was so close that it just over the bar.
It matters not, because City have run out 3-0 winners here. It was Ross Stern who did all the damage. He came on as a substitute in the 33rd minute. Within 60 seconds, he'd opened the scoring when Ryan Brunt's shot took a wicked deflection off the number 11, wrong-footed Laurie Walker to give City the lead. He doubled it on 68 minutes. Perhaps not the cleanest of strikes, but it had enough to beat Walker. And then he completed his treble 2 minutes later when the Hemel custodian made a hash of a hanging cross from Straker. Stern benefited, lashed it into the empty net, and that clinched all 3 points at Bath City. Back to winning ways on the road for the first time in around 2 months, and it was 3 points thoroughly deserved this afternoon.